How's it going, YouTube? How you been? May. Pandemic. Or as I like to think of it, as the most amazing psychological and behavioral test ever done on the human race, right? Because I'm still of the mind that it's bullshit. I either never got it, or I lived through it, or whatever the fucking bullshit is, because I never fucking stopped going out and doing what I had to do to live my life that I've always done. There was like really zero change. The only change in my life has been there was a short time that if we wanted to buy toilet paper, we couldn't. Otherwise, we didn't want to buy it at the time because we already had toilet paper. So we were like, well, everybody's going crazy, so let's not do that. Same with everything that everybody's gone crazy over, we've decided to not do that. Now, coming from that perspective, right, I've been able to look at this and go, holy shit. Holy shit. We're in for some rough road. Even if we went back to work tomorrow, we're in for some rough road because somebody's going to have to pay for my new fucking AR, right? Somebody's going to have to pay for everybody's new fucking AR, right? Who's going to do that paying? Now, if nobody ends up paying for it, I mean, first of all, this should have exposed to every American and probably most of the world on how much our monetary system all the way around is just a bunch of bullshit. There's nothing backing any of this other than people's fucking dreams, right? So I hope you have things that are more valuable than the shit in your pocket in your bank account, because only God knows what's going to happen in the next 6 to 8 months, right? Now, most people who are my friends, who ever talked to me in the past online, or who, whatever, right? They know me. I've never been a fan of China. I don't think China has our best interests at heart, and I think that the greed of America has been selling us out since, Nixon and Mao, right? So they saw cheap slave labor over there, and they used it to, corporations in America use it to their advantages, right? And now that fucking shit's coming back on us. And people don't realize it's been coming back on us for a long time, right? So, I just am so amazed at how stupid the world is. And, the elites, they ain't hurting. And when you see some of these bigger elites coming out and the media just jumping behind them and just saying, yeah, I saw an interview with fucking Bill Gates, right? And he was praising China, right? And some other fucking rich fuck who runs Uber corporations was also praising China. Tucker Carlson had that guy on, right? And the other guy, I don't remember who was fucking interviewing Gates. It was just so fucking annoying and so aggravating when people start acting like China is a good place and it's doing good things, and how it handled the pandemic is a way to emulate, right? And that's basically what these fucking rich assholes are saying, because they got, however this started, right? Biowarfare, bioexperimentation, right? Who the fuck knows? Or, a fucking bat shit in somebody's soup. Who knows? All I'm saying is that whatever happened, they're praising China for their response, right? Of welding people in their homes. They're never going to fucking open those goddamn doors. They build cities that sit empty for decades. You don't think they're willing to move all of Wuhan, fucking 20 miles down the road, call that Wuhan, and burn the other fucking place to the ground? If you don't think they'll do that, you don't understand China's history. Okay? You just don't. And I suggest you look it up. This is the amazing thing that gets me the most crazy is the thing I'm filming on and this internet that we all interconnect in should give us the ability to truly understand what's going on and to research and understand what's going on to make good decisions. And we don't. All the fucking information's out there and nobody wants to look at it. Nobody wants to read it. Nobody wants to sit around and figure for themselves. They get into their own little fucking tribe, which I have my own little tribe, and it consists of my family, right? I don't have a tribe that involves a bajillion fucking people. I have a tribe, okay? And it consists of my family. And my friends, they have their own little tribes, and our tribes interact, right? I don't take the big tribe. I'm not a fucking Republican, right? And Trump's done plenty of shit that I don't fucking like. He's done other shit that I do like. And I think if you look at the man handling this crisis, you finally seeing him being affected by the way of the presidency. And that's about all I can say right now. Because I don't know how well he's going to do. I mean, was the economy roaring because of him? Well, it sure as fuck wasn't breaking because of him. Right? Whether he was taking credit or not, because he's a narcissistic fucking bombastic asshole. Who the fuck cares? It was doing okay for me, right? And I've always known from the very beginning I was throwing the fucking Joker in to Washington to try and bust all this shit up. All of it, right? And remember, the Russian investigation, well, now we're starting to see that they set up Flynn. And Flynn was just a flunky. Understand something. This was a guy who was a general, right? People were talking about how smart he was. Well, he was a guy who always played by the rules, right? Who played, if somebody gave him an order or somebody who was asking him a question who was in authority, then he was going to give them as truthful of an answer as he could remember at the time. And if they gave him a deal telling him they were going to fuck him, he's the kind of guy who's going to take it. He's not going to be the kind of stand-up guy like fucking Trump would be, right? Trump would be like, fucking sue me, fucking arrest me, take me to court. I'm going to fucking bring up my lawyers, FBI, right? No, I'm not taking your fucking plea deal if I didn't do anything wrong, right? Or anything other people haven't done blatantly before and blatantly afterwards. Because they were going to fucking hit him with, what, the Logan Act? What, some shit and you didn't do it to John Kerry after he got out from being, nice. Okay, so I'm going shooting tomorrow. Anyway, John Kerry's done it. Every ex-Secretary of State has done it as a United States citizen, right? Because once you get out of office, you are not representing the United States until you are back in office, right? So every one of these motherfuckers who even talk to a goddamn world leader can actually be judged with violating the fucking Logan Act. But, you know who didn't know that? Kelly. You know who did know it? The fucking FBI. And everybody in it. And all the corruption is being shown. Now what happens because of it? I don't know. I don't care. Okay? That's probably the deepest part of it. Is I don't care. I don't give a shit. Right? I've been doing my thing. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I stopped generally doing this thing. But I got to tell you, there's plenty of times I miss it. Because we'd have some great stinking conversations about this nightmare. Right? This fucking dystopian future that none of us fucking seen. Nobody fucking saw this coming. I sure as fucking can't say I saw it coming. Nobody did. The one thing we all did see coming, though, we can all pat ourselves on the back a little bit nicely, is how fucking power corrupts. And how the overextension of power, just for the sake of power in some cases, you can see now nationwide. Governors overstepping their power, mayors overstepping their power. Anybody given a fucking iota of power is now trying to, if they're power hungry or have that psychological twist to them, which most of these people do, right? They are now flexing that power. You know what I'm saying? They are coming up and telling you, we got ours. Anyway, my shit's running out. I gotta end it. You guys have a good one.